when we pass out from this BTech, we'll be going into the corporate world. As you said that there will be many targets, weekly targets and all these. Sir, how can we balance our life with those targets along with having recreation or giving quality time to our family? How can we lead a balanced life in that manner?
Nitish. Nitish, do you understand the word balance? Have you seen a balance? Where there is a weight on this side and a weight on this side? All of you have seen an ordinary balance, right? In shops, in laboratories, there are these balances. Do you know what it means to balance? It means that there is conflict. It means that there is something that wants this part to be heavier, and there is another force that wants this part to be heavier, and these two forces are at odds with each other. That is what balancing means. Apparently, the word balancing means harmonizing, right? But no, look closely at it. The need to harmonize, the need to balance arises only when there is conflict. Without conflict, why must you balance? The need to harmonize arises only when there are two distinct opposite forces. Now Nitish, I am asking you, should you ask me, how do I balance personal life and professional life? Or must we go over the question that why should there be this division at all? Is it very intelligent of us to first create a division and then say, now I want to balance? I'm asking this. Why are you assuming that first of all there must be a conflict? Why can't you go one step ahead and ask, sir, why have we created a world in which the personal and the professional, the workplace and the home, the left and the right are divided? Why must I be one person in the office and another person at home? What is this thing called professionalism? Am I a human being or a professional? What is this division? I'm asking you, what do you mean by this division? Enlighten me, I don't know. What do you mean by, keep work life and personal life separate? I don't know. I've heard of it 1,000 times now, but I have never quite understood. You tell me, what is meant by that? First of all, you keep them separate and then you say, I need to balance them. Why keep them separate first of all? Yes.
So because when we are at a workplace, we are dealing with different people, and when we are at a home, we are dealing with different people.
Why must that happen?
People have different expectations.
I get what you're saying, but why must that happen? And what you're saying is so dangerous because you have stopped at a point without going to the very core of it. If you are saying that the people are different at the workplace and at the home, tell me, are people the same at home? If you have 10 persons at your home, are they all the same? And if you are meeting 20 people at the workplace, are they all the same? If you are saying that I need to wear one cap here and another cap here, remember, one cap won't suffice. If that is your argument, you will have to have 1 trillion caps because every person that you meet is different. You will have to wear a new mask for every new face that you see. Won't that be tiring? Won't that be tiring? I meet him, he is my boss. I have to wear one mask. I meet him, he is my colleague. I have to wear another mask. I meet him, he is the guard standing at the office entrance. I have to wear another mask. Professional life, personal life. My brother, one mask. My uncle, another mask. My sister, another mask. My wife, another mask. My kid, another mask. If I have to separate lives, if I have to fragment my life according to the place where I am, then there would be no end to fragmentation. Would there be? And not only that, if he is my brother, he is in different moods at different times. How many masks will you carry, son?
That's where the role of priorities come. In the workplace, I have to meet the expectations of my boss, not my colleague. And similarly at home, I have to meet the expectations of my kids first, then my wife.
Right. And it's a good point you are raising. Forgot your name. Ujjwal. You didn't tell it to me. Ujjwal, he is my boss. He has one set of expectations from me. He is my colleague. He has another set of expectations from me. He belongs to a different department. He has an expectation that is in conflict with his expectation. My boss has an expectation that I'll work till 9 p.m. My wife has an expectation that I'll come home by 6 p.m. What do I do? And the entire world has expectations from me, and all these expectations are at odds with each other. They are clashing. Now, what is happening to me? I'm torn. Do you understand what it means to be torn apart? Because he's expecting, and I have been taught that my entire purpose in life is to meet people's expectations. What is this division that you are trying to create, and why must you create it? You all are young people moving into life. Are you going to be alive so as to fulfill others' expectations? Have you nothing of your own?
So what you are saying is we should keep ourselves first and then...
No, I'm not saying anything in a conclusive way. I'm just saying that can we look clearly at what we are currently doing? If we can first of all be conscious of what is right now happening, from that maybe a way will emerge. Maybe we'll get some clarity and we'll know what to do next. But right now, all that we are doing is dividing ourselves again and again into narrow and narrower fragments. Is that sane of us? We don't have a choice. Now, why don't we have a choice? Why don't we have an option? Why don't we have an option?
Because we are forcing ourselves to constrain ourselves that we don't have options.
Because you don't want to create.
मतलब एक बात होगी, एक MCQ का पेपर है, ABCD लिखा हुआ है और मैं एक को ही देख रहा हूँ, बस कह रहा हूँ कि बस एक का आंसर है.
And not only that, you see, life is such an open ground. It not only does have ABCD as options, the options go ad infinitum. There are as many options as is the clarity of your sight. You look clearly, you find more options. You look clearly, you find more options. Options galore. But only if you allow yourself to look freely. If you are constrained by expectations, if you are constrained by your past and the limits of your knowledge, then you will only see ABCD. And even within that, as your friend said, you will only see probably A and B, full stop. You want that to happen? You have a limitless sky in front of you, and you have been told that there is this narrow aisle within which you have to walk. How is that? Bad. Pretty bad. Sit. Life is one. Will you remember this? No personal life, no professional life. Life is one integral whole. Never let it be divided. Just as you are one, Life is one. There is no question of any kind of this and that. Remain your authentic self. You do not need to become somebody else at the workplace. Those who are telling you that you should be wearing another hat there and another hat somewhere else are putting you deeper into slavery. And you see how all the systems have been created. We have been made to believe that there must be one set of clothes for the office and another set of clothes for the weekend, right? I was looking at this online retailer that sells specs, glasses. Lenskart, probably? Yeah. They were saying that how can you use the same lenses to party that you use in your office to make a presentation. Now they are telling you that to party you need another set of. That's the extent of division. When people say that my secretary is my office wife, they are not joking. There is a ring of factualness in this. One wife at the office, the secretary is often called the office wife. One wife at the office, another wife in the home. One man in the office, completely different man in the home. And even at home, one man in the drawing room and another man in the bedroom. If a video is made of your face in the bedroom and compared with your face in the praying room, you won't believe it's the same man. Such is our deep inner fragmentation. You go and stand in front of a corporate house, a building, and there often are these, vendors selling roadside edibles in front of these offices. In Gurugram, that's a norm. So there is this chola kulcha wala, paratha wala, and such people. Now the fellow has just returned. Go at some time around lunch, 1 p.m., 2 p.m. The fellow might have just returned after making a very, very formal presentation in the office to his colleagues, maybe to some people who have just arrived from Germany. So he's all decked up, well decorated, plastered, tie, coat, well ironed trousers, shining shoes and all. And now watch his behavior when he is there in that chola kulcha shop. You'll say 5 minutes back he was so polished. He was the very epitome of etiquette. Manners personified. Because in front of him were German clients. And now look at his behavior when he is there in that roadside eatery. That's our fragmentation. Do you think he is being genuine at either place? Was he genuine there? He was not. Obviously, he was pretending. And when you are pretending, it's a great injustice to the person in front of you. Do you think he is genuine even when he is there at the chola kulcha shop? No, he is not genuine even there. Even here he is wearing a mask. We have become so accustomed to wearing masks that we have totally forgotten who we really are. It makes us uncomfortable to visualize that there can be a maskless face. We can't visualize. Think of your friends. Think of the faces that they have in front of their girlfriends and the faces that they have in front of their parents. Is there any similarity? We fake everything. We fake everything. We even fake love. Don't we? And can there be a worse tragedy? Tell me. Life is one, you are one. And remain that. Have the courage to remain one, undivided, integral. Yes, that will surely require some guts. But why not show guts? What else is youth for? What else is this brain for? What else are these muscles for? Why else are you alive? Yes, don't pretend. Same man at home as at workplace. And let the home be the workplace, and let the workplace be the home. And if you are forced to create a difference, reject. Pay the price. I know there will be a price to pay, but pay the price. Nothing significant comes without paying the price. Pay the price. When you walk into the interview room, don't pretend. And if a company rejects you because you can't pretend, you reject that company first. That company is not worth your time. If a girl can't be with you because you don't fake, because you don't wear a mask, then good riddance. Thank you. Same for a boy. This is what I am. This is my face. Take it or leave it. But don't ask me to keep acting. How long can I keep acting? And remember, masks are deceptive. Don't be in a hurry to declare one of the masks as your true face. There is a trap. You might be deceived into believing that one of the masks is your true face. No. Ceaselessly search for your true face. And that will come only when you see the pretense involved in all the faces that you wear. I'm dropping a hint for you. You can meditate over it. Maybe write to me when you feel free. I'm saying no face is your true face. Find out what that means. No face is your true face.